Man, now that Zchum's gone, what a maroon. What a
fucking
dumb
loser. Yeah.
guy, Like I I can't believe him. He is the absolute worst guy. Don't you think?
Yeah.
What's in his room now?
He thinks
LaCroix.
he's so cool all the time.
He's got his own poster.
Man, for a guy with painful balls, that was really fucking fast. No wonder your balls hurt. That was ball break speeds you just
You
read.
need to be careful with that.
I heard someone say my name.
I noticed you didn't take your headphones off.
Like
so.
the second I got out of range, I was like, "Fucking Zchum, such a," and then I was too far away and I cut out. Right?
I figured you could hear us the whole time. Were you recording that?
Yeah, but we haven't done
good.
an intro yet. Fuck the intro.
So what?
Let's just
Fuck
start.
the intro.
Hey, welcome everybody. We don't need
Welcome
an
to the
intro.
hole.
Yeah.
You guys know what's up by now. We sit here and we talk about things, and god damn, do we have a lot to talk about. God damn.
Hey, what did you guys do for Valentine's Day?
Oh, I did a lot. You guys go first.
Wait, first I'm not. This is before you guys say anything. Look at it. It's ginger beer.
Oh.
It's just really.
Ginger beer's the best. That's what you put in the Moscow Mules.
I know, but
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
drinking it because I have irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh God.
Oh.
I feel you, Zchum. I have that all the time, and it is bad.
I'm just drinking it because my stomach hurts all the time. What'd you do for Valentine's Day,
delicious.
Decky?
Well, I'm a very, very romantic guy, and
know.
I'm definitely batting out of the league with my girlfriend. So I had to really make it count. So I took her to Domino's for lunch.
Yep, classic.
We ordered it, then took it home, and then
Did you
Did
do
a
your
little bit
pizza
of-
thing, where you took off everything and pat it
oh
down?
yeah, I peeled all of it off.
You-
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Um,
You
Peeled
absolutely
pizza,
ruined
please.
the pizza.
so we did that, and then finished up my this viewing of Seinfeld. I had one episode left. Finished that up. And as we ate the pizza, and then we hung out, took the dogs to the park. I did some research while I was out though, and I found the perfect place for dinner, because the entire thing is I'm too picky to eat most places. I don't want to eat any real food. I don't want to eat this. I don't want to eat that. Plus COVID, so it's like, where are you gonna go? But I found the perfect thing. Hooters. So we went to Hooters, and but the best part is it was a Hooters in a mall, and I had gotten the information, and they have this sky walkway, where it's one building to another, and it has little conveyor belts, say at the airports and stuff, for you to stand on it, walks you down there. So it's super long. We had the only table in there, in the middle of it, and it's sitting on top of the city, eating chicken wings and drinking Big Daddy beers.
There weren't a bunch of lonely dudes in there on Valentine's Day at Hooters.
There were
what I
some
would
others,
expect,
but
right?
we got the good table. That's
You
why I was so
reserved that?
pumped about it. Yeah,
Did
I
you reserve that
called.
shit? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what you're doing.
Domino's and
so
Hooters.
that was-
Decky knows how to treat a lady, man.
Yeah.
I tried.
Honestly-
She really likes chicken wings. And she doesn't normally I would be like, all right, we can go somewhere and I'll just eat French fries and you can have a real meal. But she wants to eat with me. So I was like, all right. So she sucks it up and goes to these other places. But yeah, I made it really count.
Listen, ladies like Domino's and they like Hooters, it's just quality food and a wholesome environment. There's nothing wrong with that. They're people too, women, believe it or not. They every human being on earth likes that stuff. You did a nice thing. That's nice, Decky. And then you played StarCraft.
Yeah, you had a StarCraft tournament.
Yeah, that was right after the pizza. I told her, hold on, I got to go stream for an hour and a half and bet some money on a StarCraft game that I haven't played StarCraft since it came out in 2010. I lost both my pride and my money. So
and almost your girlfriend too.
No, I think
Yeah, that was
you
my
realize
Valentine's
what
Day.
you're
Wait,
into there.
can we show the Twitter clip?
Oh god.
It's so funny.
We can have it edited in.
Yeah, let's edit it in.
Of Decky
Yeah.
walking in his bedroom and his girlfriend's there on the bed. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like dressed in like all red, like Valentine's Day attire. All right, now gotta play StarCraft.
Against my better judgment, we did nothing. And
Yeah,
that's
a risky one there, dude.
that was the best gift of all. Was
Yeah.
not having to like stress about it for a year, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like we've got our anniversary's in November, December is Christmas, her birthday is in January, and so you get like three of them,
yeah.
like bang bang bang, and you just got to think about like gifts and shit like 3 months in a row, and then you get Valentine's Day, and we were just like, let's just pretend it's not happening. So we did nothing. And it was amazing. It was fantastic.
And then you lost some
pretty
money on the
good.
StarCraft 2 tournament.
We decided to do Valentine's Day sort of this year.
Oh.
But we usually don't. But this year is so goddamn boring that we decided why it's something to do, you know? I got her some flowers and some chocolate, and she got me some chocolate that tasted like whiskey. It was kind of weird. I actually didn't like that.
Like, did it have whiskey inside, or was it like?
Yeah, like somehow they made it it's like chocolate that tasted like whiskey on the inside.
Right, but does it have the alcohol content?
I don't know.
Because there's
I
chocolate
was
that has whiskey
drinking
on the
already while I was eating them, so I'm
Right.
not sure.
It probably did. It probably had whiskey.
Probably, yeah. So then we made Bloody Marys in the morning and proceeded to drink all day together and watch movies. That's what we did.
If only
was
you
nice.
had gone to Hooters,
Already
you could have
made-
really
Yeah.
you need
put the
Hooters, dude.
cherry on the top, man.
Well, yeah, we're trying to. I mean, we couldn't get the good tables, so we just. Jackie already took it. Yeah,
It was perfect.
the best table. It's
I
Valentine's
got a
Day.
picture
I'm gonna
somewhere.
bring
I
you to
can
the
try and
best
upload that
restaurant.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The best restaurant. I got the best table in the house. Nice. We watched Greenland with what's his name? Fucking Gerard Butler. And we watched like a lot of episodes of Your Honor. Your Honor with Bryan Cranston. That's some good shit. Showtime.
Is that new?
Ish. Yeah, I think.
Hmm.
Very good. Breaking Bad vibes. There's nothing like a desperate Bryan Cranston trying to lie his way out of shit. Man, is it good. Man, it's good.
That gives me.
Yeah.
I was thinking like Better Call Saul, but with Bryan Cranston instead.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it more than that. Than I liked Better Call Saul.
Yeah. Well, I may not look it, but I am in agonizing pain right now. The first time I was on the gamer hole was October, right? Of 2020. The years are just like
Blending together.
they're just meshing together at this point. And my big debut is how bad my balls hurt for no reason, and they still hurt. Just like getting bounced around between doctors. So I figured it was a really good time to take like a 12-hour road trip to Vermont to buy a car while I was in like crippling pain. Because I knew if I didn't go buy this car, I'd probably never get it. So
What kind of car?
it's a 1982 Mercedes 380 SL that I haggled him down
What,
from
Zchum?
haggled him down from $5,000 to $3,000. That wasn't easy, okay?
Mercedes 380 SL.
That was the power of my balls aching that
did you-
allowed me.
Did you haggle him down before or after you got there?
Oh no, I took the risk. I was like,
Oh.
fuck it, I'm gonna drive all the way out there and I'm gonna use
That's
it to
risky,
my
dude.
advantage. I'm gonna
Hell
be like,
yeah.
I'm gonna be like, dude, I'm out of here if you're not gonna meet me at $3,000. Like, I'll leave. You won't see me again. And he thought he could be like, oh,
Were you really
well,
gonna leave Zchum?
guess you gotta go then. And I was like, I got $3,000, man. If I go back to New York, I'm gone. And he was like, all right, fine, take it.
So you got it.
I got
Would
it.
you have done 4?
No, dude, I was getting this car for $3,000.
God, I wanted you to say you would. And I was hoping he was watching right now.
No, I was getting
Get
this
your
car.
heart out, Mercedes man.
But it's upstate New York and Vermont, and it's negative 12 degrees out, and it's snowing. Like, I wasn't gonna, I can't
really
drive
enjoy
it
that
home.
Convertible, man. Yeah.
So we took a trailer with us, and it's like a 6-hour drive there. We get there, it's negative 10 degrees. Like, you get out of the car and your hands just like start burning. It's so fucking cold. And I am in like the drive there, I became so uncomfortable from ball hurt that I just was like ready to throw up when I got out of the car. And I had to haggle with this guy for like an hour. And then we have to load the fucking thing up on the trailer. You gotta like chain it down and get it like on there so it's not gonna fly off when you take a corner going through those fucking mountains in Vermont. All in all, just like a horrific, agonizing day full of extreme pain and very cold.
Man, I really wish we hung out then. I mean, that sounds like a great day to hang out.
It was
dude.
really bad, man.
Yeah,
It would've
you went
been
to Vermont and didn't call Kings.
It would have been a really
Tell me ahead
bad
of time,
day
real quick.
to hang out. I would have been in a very bad mood. That was
Can
rough.
you like get it positioned to where like they don't hurt very bad?
No, it's like I have a headache, which hey, guess what? I also have that.
Maybe
But
they're
it's like-
connected.
It's like in my groin constantly. The doctors are like, "Oh, you've just got normal balls." They like did a CAT scan on me.
Clearly not.
They did a CAT scan and they're like, "Your balls are exceedingly regular." Then why do they hurt so much?
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so now I gotta go see a ball expert in a few days. Until then, I just have to like lay around in pain. I can't
Is
even.
someone like hurting you? In your...
Dude, I thought maybe like if I
Are
sleep.
you like? Do you
Katie's
do you
just,
like have a strange intimate like habit that most people don't do or
Yeah,
something?
do you have,
Like,
like a fetish where you just like punch
Maybe-
the balls or
maybe
something?
I'm
Like-
does your girlfriend put
I'm-
on like
I'm-
certain shoes and kick you in the nuts or something?
I'm
Like,
violently sleep masturbating or something. In my sleep, Katie's like just beating the shit out of my groin, and then I wake up and I'm like, ah, what the fuck? No, I don't think so. I'm just weird. I'm just a weird guy. I can't even go out in my garage and like sit in my car and pretend to drive it. It's just like too painful to even do that.
car run.
Oh, it runs. But it's
It's a
only,
real weekend at Bernie's car. I like that. That's a nice car.
it
It gives me weekend at Bernie's vibes.
I need to do a timing chain conversion on it to a double timing chain, which will be a pain in the ass. That's just preventative. That's just preventative maintenance, though. It runs.
A chain.
I'm ready.
Aqua. Aqua knows his cars, huh?
Me have a Subaru. It has gas I put in it. It has 4 wheels.
I got nothing. Car go.
Car. I push my foot on something. It go.
I didn't think I was a car guy, man, until I found one I really liked, and then I realized I was a car guy.
I want to become a car guy.
I think you just need
I don't
to.
A lot of
respect
work.
myself.
No,
I
you
think
don't
it
wanna
just.
be a car guy.
I think it just happens. Like you find the right car, and then you're like, "Whoa."
I already know my dream car that I want to travel 12 hours with hurting balls to Vermont to get. A
What's that?
Saab. A
Nice.
Saab.
Jerry
Um,
Seinfeld's car.
Saab 9000. What is it? Saab 9000. Nope. Saab. Convertible. 1996.
Is it the one Jerry Seinfeld drives?
Saab 900. Okay, a 1990. What I want. Ugh.
Let me know if you figure it out.
What color are we talking, Aqua?
1992 Saab 900S convertible. Doesn't matter what color.
Obviously.
I'm gonna pull one up.
Oh, dude, the S is so much more boxy. I mean, no, not the S, but the 92 compared to the 96. You were
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
I want.
I
that
like that.
boxy
Yeah.
shit. That's right. Did me and Decky? Yeah, we're on the same page there, Buster. That's my dream car, and I will become a car guy to acquire it. I realize I'm not an anything guy. I am honestly like not very like versed at anything. I've come to the conclusion just now.
And then you have people like Zchum that makes us nothing people feel really bad.
Nothing
This guy's
people.
making a goddamn
Nothing.
fucking
This coming from
servo
the guy.
motors connected to a goddamn API that's going to be controlled by his Alexa that's going to shoot
This
spaghetti
coming
at
from
him.
the guy who went to Domino's and Hooters in the same day.
You lucky bastard.
Yeah,
I'm not good at anything.
Wait,
I've never
no,
even been
Decky.
to a Hooters.
Like as your shirt right now says, you're very good at like living your lifestyle. You
Living
do
my
it
life.
just right. Like
Yeah.
that's your thing. And you're good at like going to the limit, you know, building a fucking
Pushing.
airplane in
True.
your house or
Mhm.
whatever. Making a wall of like everybody's names who sub to you.
Yeah, that's
I don't
very hard.
do any of that shit. I just like do everything to a very mediocre degree. And I kind of feel shitty about it now. Like I don't play an instrument particularly well. I don't even know how to edit that well. Like it's just I don't know. I don't do anything. I don't know about cars. I don't know about robots. I don't know how to code. I don't know how to use a computer, really. Like Kings is to help me do everything on the
That's true,
computer,
yeah.
or Arcos. I don't know how to like buy anything. I don't know how to do the stocks on the GameStop thing. I don't even know how to
I
buy a
missed it
fucking
too.
stock.
And so
What?
humble.
You guys didn't miss much, okay? The whole point of the GameStop thing was because they were like, "Oh, fuck the man," but it was bullshit because almost everyone just sold at its high. You're not fucking the man if you're selling it at the high. You need to hold on to that shit if you want to fuck the man. Like,
I'd like to explain to you guys just how much I hate Elon Musk.
mm-hmm.
I saw something funny today. Like a
I'm
really bad meme he posted, and Wellen just writes like, "Thank you for the meme, Mr. Musk." It made me laugh.
Thank you, Elon. Very cool.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you. Yeah, basically that.
As somebody who, like, from its inception, traded Dogecoin like daily at like the 0.00007 cents mark, like area. At one point holding like 8 to 10 million Dogecoin in my Dogecoin wallet. Seeing Elon just talk about it and forcing it up to like a cent pissed me off so much because I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
And I was like, why did you do it now and not when I had Dogecoin? And then also I was in a Dogecoin video editing contest a couple years ago, and I got first place in that. And the guy who got second place in that, who I beat, Elon Musk shared his fucking video last week. And I was like, I won that contest. And you're sharing his video, Elon? What about me?
What video did you do? What was it?
It was just like a 1 minute. You're supposed to make like a Dogecoin ad. I just made like a video, like a funny Dogecoin video. But God, I was livid. And then my buddy messages me. It's like, dude, I know you used to be huge into like cryptocurrency or Dogecoin. Like, can I give you $5,000? Can you like get me in on Dogecoin right now? And that was like right when Dogecoin went up to that cent right at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, you don't want to do that.
Wait, is he like your real friend, or is he like some guy?
my real life friend?
I was gonna say, if he's just some guy from high school that's contacting you, you take a fucking percent and you just buy it until don't even warn him that it's gonna go down.
I did get a lot of those.
Yeah, dude, you fucking just say, I'll take 10%.
As somebody who like traded Dogecoin for years, like 5-6 years at like the sub 1 cent mark, there is no fucking cap on how much Dogecoin can be created. Okay, there is no limit.
Which is why like people.
Which is why it's awesome for introductory like cryptocurrency for people. It's like a fun joke currency for learning how to like create a wallet and send transactions and shit. And
all right, I'm buying.
But long term it's not good though, right? Because you can just make millions of Dogecoin.
Yeah, it's just gonna keep devaluing. Every
day it's like 15 billion, trillion, gazillion Dogecoin. I can't remember. Buy Bitcoin. And my buddy at 1 cent, he's like, dude, let me give you $5,000. I want to get in. And I had to lecture him for like an hour. I'm like, dude, do not do it right now. 1 cent is like, you're like, this is the highest it's ever been. We're at the peak, dude. Don't do it. Dogecoin went to like fucking 12 cents the next day. And he's like, oh, nice one, Zach. Thanks, dude. I'm so glad I didn't buy yesterday.
Wait, what is it at right now?
Fucking idiot. I was like, I'm sorry.
Wait, so how much would you have made there? Like,
it was like a 12 times.
Yeah, it would have been 12 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel so bad, man.
But it's down low again, isn't it?
To be fair, I've been trying to get him to
5 cents or something.
I've been trying to get him to buy Bitcoin.
It's at under 6 cents. So
to be fair, I've been trying to get him to buy Bitcoin for the last 6 years. So yeah. I'm allowed one mess up, but God, Elon Musk just pissed me off so much by pumping that up.
No, the thing with Dogecoin is like it's worth so little, so it can 12 times overnight. Like you can actually like quadruple your money overnight.
Yeah,
you also could lose that much overnight.
Yeah,
too, so.
I just
me and
I can't
Techie are just sitting here like.
Oh, I've been so in on it, Aqua.
You on the motto, right?
What I didn't invest in any Dogecoin, but when people first started coming to my chat being like, dude, I was like, you guys are fucking stupid. What kind of stupid motherfucker would buy the joke Reddit currency? It's got no cap. It's not gonna fucking amount to anything. I was like, go ahead and waste your money. And then like 2 days later, it's like 8 cents, and they're like, I just made $3,000, and I was all like, all right, fuck me. That's it.
I know, that's how I felt. I was like. Everybody looked to me because like I've been in crypto since like 2012, and everyone's like, dude, get me in on this right now. Like here's my money.
Zchum,
get me in.
And you're Jimmy Neutron.
See, yeah, he's got crypto too.
I'm an idiot. What I am is a fucking idiot.
He's the closest thing I know to a real life Jimmy Neutron. I swear. He's like he's a real boy genius.
I'm like I'm like Jimmy Neutron if Jimmy Neutron's balls hurt all the time.
Wait, did it ever make it? It didn't make it to 12 cents though.
It never went above 10, I don't think.
I don't know.
I got 9 or something.
It went to 8, like 8.9.
You might have to go in on the daily charts to see. There was like one point where, on like the minute to minute, it was hitting like huge sell order or buy orders up to like 10 or 11.
All right.
Look, if you're listening. Buy Bitcoin, okay? Financial freedom. Own your own wealth. Fuck banks.
I don't know about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a lot. That's a very steep. Like
you're not buying it for an overnight investment.
Right? No, it'd be a very long investment.
Man, but Bitcoin.
I'm gonna buy Pokemon cards and hold.
Oh fuck.
Some people are doing that.
If that's what makes you happy,
you have to have them unsealed though. You have to keep them unsealed.
Yeah, those are already going down way down in value, right? The Pokemon card craze.
You have to buy them unopened though. That's how you keep them like the most value.
Yeah, we
buy just sealed, expensive packs of Pokemon
just
cards.
Hold the packs, and then when time comes, people will pay a shit ton for the packs unopened.
It's like those unopened CS:GO knife cases that you can't get anymore.
Yeah, they're worth.
They'll pay a shit ton just for a chance at like opening it to get a knife. I just went in my Steam inventory the other day. I've got like $200 worth of cases. I didn't even notice.
Like the people that.
Whoa, really? I should look too. I might have those.
I had some like $5 case. I had like 100 of them just because you'd get one after like every couple matches.
I've been playing that since like 2013.
General Sam doesn't have to pay for another Steam game in his life because he got the pre-order of that Battle Royale game, and then he sold the outfit. that you
PUBG.
get. Yeah, PUBG outfit. for
Oh,
like
I
a
did,
grand.
I did that too, but I sold all the cases for $20 instead of waiting even longer and selling them for like a lot more.
Yeah.
I gave away 4 pre-order editions of PUBG to guys in my chat when the game launched.
You're a freaking idiot.
And then I sold all my cases when they were worth like $100.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, damn, I can make like $80. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, I was like, fuck yeah, man.
Could have sold them for like what, $5,000 or something.
I spent a lot of money opening cases.
I've never got super into any game that had cases, and I've hated it. The closest I got was when I was deep into Artifact, the greatest card game of all time.
Greatest
I
card
was
game
deep
ever.
into Artifact, and I was just spending all the money I could. I was just throwing it at that. Well, that and Radical Heights. I bought almost every cosmetic that Radical Heights had within the 3 months that it was live before it got shipped. So like both of those, but like I've always wished so bad I could have been like a CS:GO or even like Fortnite. I want to just like spend good money on really shitty items that I'm not going to care about in a year. But I haven't
CSGO.
ever gotten the
CSGO
chance.
got me. I think I still have a Huntsman Fade. I just haven't played in like 2 years. I can't remember.
I never bought a knife, but I wanted one so bad. I didn't want to just buy one though. I had to open one, you know? And I still don't have a knife.
Or you had to go into like some sleazy server of a bunch of like 15-year-olds all going, selling Huntsman Fade, 14.3% float,
Yeah.
looking for a spider web flip knife.
Yeah.
Meet me in room 3. Like,
Dude, I just wanted to open one so bad. I still do.
that's
Maybe I'll just do a stream where I just open cases.
I think it would probably go really well, man. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, if you need any cases, I got a few.
Kings is like, oh God, don't do that.
I kind of want to open some CS:GO cases now.
Yeah, me too. Dude, I have like a little bit of a little bit of a gambling issue,
with all the-
and
The
I
pretty photos.
love- oh God, there's something about opening CS:GO cases that just it's so tantalizing to me. I used to do it all the time. Like
Yeah, that's why it's being outlawed in a lot of countries.
Yeah. And then when you're
And
the
the worst
last
part-
guy alive and your whole team is watching you, you can just like do this with your knife and then die.
yeah. I never play CS:GO anymore, but I still want that fucking knife. Fuck Dogecoin. I want to CS:GO skins. It's funny what things carry so much value, you know?
The real move would be to implement some sort of blockchain technology for your CS:GO items so that you can actually own the knife. But it's fine. Look, I won't go down that hole with you guys. I just want people to buy cryptocurrency, man.
I'm in, Zchum. Tell me what to buy. And don't
Do
say
we-
Bitcoin.
It's a scam. It's all a scam.
No, I have Ethereum. Not much, but a little bit of
Good.
that. And I'm thinking about putting more into Ethereum and just...
Look, when it was $19,000, and I was like, "Look, you guys gotta believe in the technology. You should buy some Bitcoin." And everyone was like, "Fuck you, it's too high." And look at it
Now it's at
now.
50? Yeah.
Feel that.
But now you're like, "Damn, I wish I bought it
Yeah, I wish I-
30,000."
Yeah, I wish I got in at
The best
10,000
time,
like I was going to.
the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, and the second best time is right now.
That's so deep. Look at you, Z-Chum.
My dad told me that.
How many trees do you have in your yard?
I told
None.
you he's
Wait,
a
how,
boy
many, how many
genius.
trees do you have in your yard?
I
Zero?
have none.
Oh, okay.
I got a lot of trees around. I cut them all down. I couldn't help myself. That was
my thing. Back in like 2017 when it really ramped up, I got this site and
A one-up one?
it let me one up coin. It let me put a link for donating crypto on my thing. And I made like 0.008245 Bitcoins back in 2017, dude. And now I'm basically rich as fuck. Because I've been hodling nonstop.
Wait, how much do you have?
No, I don't actually know the numbers, but it is a tiny, tiny fraction of one.
Is it like 0.008? You said?
No, I don't even know how. It's
Oh.
a couple $100. But yeah, I've always been super pumped about that. That's my one.
As somebody who's such a big supporter of cryptocurrency, I should probably find a way to let people donate with cryptocurrency, shouldn't I?
The 1UP thing works, but I think he has to go to Coinbase. So
Yeah,
I have a
it's
Coinbase
to
account.
Coinbase wallet.
I think it goes to a Coinbase wallet, so you could do
And
that.
they don't let you do Doge. I was begging my guys. I was like, give me your Doge. Because I'm not investing in this shit because that's a goddamn fucking nightmare. And I was wrong.
Honestly, like if I had a donation-based system, I would try to get them to donate all in crypto.
Yeah. That's the power of crypto.
Yeah.
Freedom. Get rid of that fucking middleman, dude. Why do you need PayPal to take a 3% cut just so you can send money to your friend, right? Like, hey, I got a $5 bill, just hand it to your buddy, right? PayPal sneaks in and goes, ooh, give me a little taste of that. Give me a little bit of that.
Aqua, do you want me to start paying you in crypto, dude?
Sure.
Okay.
Honestly, like, you know what it is? And I am guilty of this. People value currency. People value...
Yeah.
Yeah, people do value currency.
People value convenience.
Yeah, they do.
True.
Yeah.
So highly.
Yeah.
And they will literally, like, myself included, take like a financial hit from like a middleman like PayPal just because it's easier. It's so easy, so that I don't have to like
convince you not to do that. And you're like, PayPal's fine. Just send it to PayPal.
Yeah, and I'll take that hit because I want it all to go into PayPal, so I have like one easy to find tax document.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I lose like probably like a couple $1,000s a year because of
You do. Yeah.
And you know. Yeah.
Adoption takes time, man. Eventually it will be easy.
Yeah.
And that's when PayPal and Visa and JP Morgan will finally they're
gonna be pissed.
Oh shit, Bitcoin's terrible. It's the devil. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Get away, because it's a threat to them at that point.
Which is also what's scary about crypto is like if like the mainstream closes like or investigates some certain crypto and then shuts it down, kind of.
Yeah, that sucked. XRP. Yeah. That was really sad. that was really fucking
the podcast
annoying.
where we just talk about crypto the whole time. Sorry, guys.
We should maybe cut some of that out. That was a lot.
Editor, cut it out.
I did.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Glaze over real quick.
I had I did. Speaking of fun tax stories, I did my taxes for the first time as like a streamer.
Ever?
No, just like as a streamer. You know,
Yeah.
I've always got a W-2. You know, you go to work, your employer sends you a W-2. You just go on TurboTax, you put in your W-2, and you're pretty much fucking done. And this year I was. PayPal sent me like a strange
Very
form
strange.
I've never seen before. The numbers, Mason. And then they sent me a second one, and I realized I fucked up really bad because I then took my second PayPal and sent the money to my main PayPal. And I like double taxed myself. And so I was gonna have to pay like double the amount of taxes I was supposed to.
Which is a very high tax rate because
I was about to be like, the streamer boy are already not looking good.
And I was like, dude, I'm not making that. I'm hardly making enough to like live from Twitch.
Right.
Like there is no fucking way I'm gonna pay double taxes on this. And so I like hit up PayPal and I was like, fix this. Like your help section says, contact us and we'll help you get a new 1099, whatever the fuck. They were like, kick rocks, dude. No way we're sending you a new 1099. I was like, it says in your help section, you'll send me a new one if there's any issues. And they were like, sorry, no.
Well, I don't know how that's set up, but they're both under the same name?
Yeah, well, I've got 2 PayPal accounts. One I
But
use
they're
for
both under your
yeah, they're
name,
both
and then
under
one
my
of them is.
social security number, technically, yeah.
I think you don't have to count the second one. You could.
Well, the
literally-
second one received income.
Right, but if you bring it into.
I know. That's so.
Yeah, if you bring it to accountant.
Yeah,
they'll
just
fix it.
file the
But
second one.
The IRS has that information, so they're gonna
Right.
see that I owe like taxes for like double what I actually
Right.
owe, and I'm gonna get fucking. I hope I don't get audited, but that's
No,
why
that's
they
why you
audit
bring.
people.
That's why you bring those both to an accountant. And they'll
Let
fill
them
out the
audit
form
you.
for-
Yeah,
Let them do it.
It's
But
just,
honestly, if you get audited, if they actually audit you, you're probably gonna make more money. Like they're gonna have to pay you money when they audit you.
fuck the
'cause, like,
IRS.
It's so. I don't know. Like the amount of
Go
stuff
ahead.
that
Zchum.
self-employed people can write off. No one should be audited unless they're making a buttload of money.
yeah,
Like if the IRS audits a Twitch streamer who's just barely getting by, they're dumb as hell because like a Twitch streamer can literally write off almost anything that they do.
I think the 1099 just exists so that the IRS, when they get your tax return, when they get you filing your taxes, can be like, that's not fucking right. What are you trying to do there, chief?
But also, I'm
And
not an
I
accountant,
just hope
so
they don't
believe
do
me.
that.
I'm not an accountant or lawyer, so don't listen to me, anyone.
Welcome
Anyone
to the
watching
gamer
this-
hole. We're not
Yeah.
doctors. Don't take medical advice from us. We're not accountants. Do your own fucking
you-
taxes.
Maybe you just need some more supportive underwear, Zchum. Have you thought about this? Like, I was watching.
That's true. That's true. Do you wear boxers or briefs? Because maybe you should switch if you're having trouble.
So I did because my doctor told me to try
Mhm.
that, but
Yeah.
it's been like 3 weeks. So
You might
You were
just
at
have
least
very heavy balls.
Yeah. Like, what are the size on these Zchum? Compared to like what you've seen in the
Are we
guys'
like a
locker room and
grapefruit
stuff.
here,
What-
you know, in the words of my medical care team, extraordinarily regular balls. Very average.
Wow.
Well, all right. I tried. That's my medical diagnosis.
I love having all these people that are like so invested in my balls. Honestly, like
I just want to fix you.
people stop in my stream all the time and they're like, how are
How's
the
your balls?
how are the boys doing today, Zchum? Anybody new comes in, they're like, why are we just talking about balls for the last 30 minutes? Yeah,
Hey,
they'll figure it out.
Have you guys worn deodorant much this year?
Not that much, to be honest.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I put it on and I'm like, do I really need to? Though, like honestly, like where am I going? Like,
Not
I've
wrong
not
with
as
you
much
dudes?
as I did pre-COVID.
yeah, pre-COVID. I mean,
I ran out like 2 days ago and I've been freaking out about it, man. I've just been like, it's like the plastic. I'm just like shoving it on there, like almost making my arms bleed because I'm like, I need every last little bit.
Did
Because
I?
like there's nothing left, but like I get really hot when I'm gaming.
oh, I'm not
Same.
smelling. I don't get hot when I'm gaming. So I just,
Well, then you're not gaming, dude.
yeah. Well, I don't game. That's my problem, dude.
You're not gaming
enough
if
gamers
if
sweat.
you're not getting
I
hot.
play
like
about
sweating.
one
I
League
get
of Legends.
worked up.
I play about one League of Legends game a week, and that's my gaming for the week, boys. That's what I've been doing.
I don't sweat out of my armpits very much.
Yeah,
I'm dry as a bone under there.
same dude.
You know where I do sweat?
His balls.
No.
Oh.
No, dry as a
I thought
dry as a
I thought
bone
that's
on
where
my
we were-
balls too.
I don't have a
That's
lot
where
of
we were
ball
going.
moisture either.
When I sweat, the only place I sweat is out of my back. In the summer, I'm that guy with like a totally drenched t-shirt on my back. It's actually really embarrassing. I don't know what that is, but man, like
Pretend you went swimming,
if I sit in a car, oh my god, what a nightmare. It's really embarrassing, man.
Gotta get like deodorant on his fucking back to get.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't smell or anything, but it's just soaked.
You're just
soaked.
you're just a
You
wet
like change your
dude.
shirt often, dude?
No,
You like no, do like the transporter thing, dude. Just have extra shirts in the back of your car. Take off that shirt and just grab a different shirt and throw it on.
dude, that's not a bad idea because it's
Yeah.
fucking embarrassing. Like if I drive somewhere to like run into a store or something, I go in there and I'm just drenched, dude. It sucks. It's not good. Anyways.
What's the weather like out there, man?
Yeah, everyone's like, wait, is it raining or something?
I'm just
No.
sweaty, dude.
And I sweat out of my head if I eat salt and vinegar chips.
That's kind of weird.
Huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a weird one, Aqua.
Yeah, only when I eat salt and vinegar chips does that happen.
That's like
Lay's specifically. Lay's salt and vinegar chips makes me sweat out of my head. My hair gets wet when I eat salt and vinegar chips.
I've heard of people getting like meat sweats where they like eat too much meat and it makes them
Yeah.
sweat.
Yeah, dude.
Aqua's
Meat
got
sweats.
the chip sweats.
I do. I don't know what that is.
The true mark of a real chip addict is the chip sweats.
I don't know if I'm eating too many chips or what's going on, but man, it's weird. It's ever since I was a kid, it used to happen. They'd be like, "Why are you sweating?" You know, in the cafeteria. I'd be like,
You're just like, I love these chips.
"I'm eating my chips."
All these other just like normal kids, just like in this nice air conditioned like school cafeteria, and Aqua's got this drenched back.
It's not about being hot. Yeah, no, that the back is about being hot, but the hair turns wet when I eat the chips. I also yeah, I was a weird kid. I used to like eat stuff off the floor a lot. Yeah, all the kids in, like in elementary school and middle school, like they'll be like, bet you won't eat that like random piece of candy from like the previous lunch period off the floor. And I would. I would. It was gross. The funny thing is, like, I'm so not like that now. You couldn't pay me enough money to eat something like that. But back then, I thought I was cool for doing that. I thought it would like make people like me. I honestly was like real life Charlie Kelly from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like just like eat weird shit and like that was me. I would eat like stepped on like crushed like Cheetos that had been stepped on and shit like that. It was fucked up.
Hey Aqua, I bet you won't eat this old Cheeto dust off the floor.
Yeah, no, that kind of shit. And like I do it like for people's like bags of chips or like warheads or something like, oh, I'll give you this warhead if you like eat this disgusting like fucking gross Cheeto off the floor or whatever. And I'd be like, that's a deal, brother. And I'd do it.
I think
And
that's
then I'd
why.
eat the
I think
warhead.
that's how you became such a good streamer.
Maybe.
Your willingness to just
do anything for almost nothing.
Yeah, but you also learn a lot about capitalism that way, right?
It turned me into the shrewd businessman I am today.
Exactly. Like when I was in high school, I did a similar thing. We did like we used to sell like lollipops or something, like these really fancy lollipop things, and it was always for charity. So there's a certain time you can sell them at the high school. I would buy up like a couple hundred of them, wait until after the period was over so no one else was selling them, and then mark that shit up. And then I had teachers that I would bribe with the lollipops in order to let me do it. Capitalism, dude. That's what it is.
Of course you were doing that shit in school.
Yeah.
it's a little businessman.
Yeah.
A little boss
complete opposite,
baby,
though.
huh?
I used to always like never eat stuff off the floor. Now like dogs piss all the time in my room, and I just like put paper down, and then after my stream I'll like maybe clean it up. But like I don't mop, I don't do other. I just wipe it up until they don't see a puddle anymore. But like chips fall down there all the time, and I'm still eating that shit. It's just, like piss always seemed gross when I was younger and stuff, but now I'm just like,
Yeah, but you drank your dad's piss, so like you're okay with it.
But
I
now
hope
just,
everybody who
it's
sees
liquid,
this.
man. It's not bad. It's not gonna kill me.
He is sterile, Decky.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like
You
I've
could
become
eat.
a very dirty human being as an adult. That's my main point. Is like I'm picky about what I eat, but I don't mind putting something filthy in my mouth.
You're an anomaly.
All right, we need can that someone's sub alert from now on? Come on, guys.
Can
Someone
the
make that a
entire
sub alert.
highlight video for this just be that 2-second clip? The whole highlight is
Put that on Twitter. Just that, like, watch the gamer hole. That'd be a good Twitter.
Man, dude, if I eat the wrong thing, I'll fucking throw up. I am so sensitive to like gross food. I'll just vomit. I'll just if something for me is just like, nope, that was a little bit too yucky. It's just like getting evacuated back out of my mouth. Like,
I have like a weird thing now with spoiled food, like old food. Like I'm like overly
anxious about it, dude. I just threw away cheese.
That shit I can stress about.
I didn't even see mold on. I just thought maybe there could be mold on it, and I just threw it away.
Yeah, dude, like cold cuts, like cold cut turkey. After like when that shit gets to like 4 days, I'm like,
same.
Get that out of here.
Like the other day, Katie was like, it says on the back, it's the expiration date isn't for like 2 months, and I was like, but it says after opening it, consume within 7 days. This is day 8. Just fucking throw it away.
Yeah, no, I'm like that too, and yeah, my wife hates that, and like I can't help it, because like even if it is still good, it like irks, it like grosses me out if I try to eat it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was eating this pasta salad that was like 3 days old. It was still totally fine, but I was like, it was like grossing me out, even though it was still fine. But it was like I knew that it was a little old, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I do that too. I'm like super
I can't help
overly
it.
conscious about it.
Everything must be fresh.
Katie-
I demand freshness.
Katie was telling me the other day that you can still use like spoiled milk to cook with. She was telling me like as soon as it's like a day past the expiration date, it starts getting like gross. But for like the next 3 days or so, you can still like cook with it apparently, and it like is perfectly fine.
Screw that.
Why bother?
I she made me like a little she made me like a mug brownie using that, and I wanted to fucking vomit. Just thinking about
certain stuff of that grosses me out, but I've adapted in some ways, because when I moved to Mexico, like you have all these tiny little like butcher shop things, just like a 5x5 room and like on the side of the street, or there's
just
like a stand on the side of the street, and there's nothing cooling it. Yeah, it's just meat is laying out all day, every day, and they put like wet towels on it to keep the flies off and stuff. And now I'm just all like, yeah, I want that one, give me some extra of that one. And I'm all like, I've adapted.
You're a little adventurous, Decky.
But I'm like, if I have like some I'll fuck with spinach. You give me some like a big pile of spinach, I'll just shove it in my mouth. But like if it looks a little bit wrinkled or something, no way.
He'll eat just like hot fly meat, like just willy-nilly.
Milk's another one, dude. I mean, I filter all the milk out when I eat cereal. I'm like, and I squirt it back. Anyway, but
wait, what?
Milk freaks me out.
You like drain the milk through your teeth as you're eating?
Yeah,
dude, what the fuck?
You just
guys need to watch the old clips. I don't know if you still have it, where he cooks the orange chicken in a frying pan on the floor. And then eats it. What the hell?
For as picky as I am with food, there are definitely some things that I'm not that picky about.
You know,
but you fold your fucking spinach and get that shit out of my face.
No, just like when when leafy things go bad, they start getting a little bit like crumpled up
and like wet.
Yeah, and wet. Yeah. So like if there's even like the tiniest bit, I'm like, it's all done.
Yeah. You know, like banana bread.
Yeah.
So like Sam was like keeping all these bananas like till they were like black, like really.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm like, why we have these? She's like, I want to make banana bread, and I was like, what? These are so fucking old and horrible. She's like, no.
She's in the kitchen right now because of this conversation. And I don't think I've ever seen her make banana bread.
Yeah. And I used to love banana bread. And now it's so gross to me. I mean, I'll probably still eat it. But like, why does it have to be like old rotten bananas? So I can't
make it like
new
sweeter
banana.
Or something? Like, isn't that...
I don't know.
It does something. It makes it
what's
like... taste better or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't use new ones.
No, you have to use. From what I understand, it like makes it better if they're not new. Like all banana bread's supposed to be like older bananas when they turn at least brown.
I found out that I'm allergic to bananas like a year ago while playing classic WoW.
What do you mean by
Arcos
allergic?
explained
Did it make your
Yeah.
mouth like tingly?
they hurt my mouth when I eat them.
You
Me
never thought
and
about that before?
I
Like,
just
did you-
thought, listen, me and Mike from, Mike Rain, he also thought bananas had little like spikes or barbs in them because it like hurts when we eat them. And you know what that is?
That's you
We're
being
allergic
to
to-
bananas.
Yeah. I thought I didn't like them because they would make my tongue like sting and like all. I was like, why would I even eat this shit? It like hurts to eat that a little bit. It's like unpleasant, and I just assumed it was just like the acid or like just like little pokey little seeds in there or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
And nope,
They're just
I'm allergic to bananas.
All your life, you're like, why do people like this? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
and I whenever I would eat a banana, I'd get like a stomach ache after. But I kept eating them too. Like when I was like working at my old job, like I would just like grab a banana at like the bodega
an
or
easy
whatever and a
thing,
coffee.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so easy. And then every day I'd get a stomach ache after I ate my banana.
Dude.
But I just keep doing it.
That's
So
exactly how I
stupid.
found out I was lactose intolerant in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is in other states, but New York State, they give you a little carton of milk with your lunch for some
Yeah.
fucking reason, like milk at lunchtime. And I'd always
Gross.
drink the chocolate milk, and I'd always feel really sick the rest of the day. And I did it for 4 years.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
always be like, oh, my stomach hurts. I don't know why. It's
Oh,
because you just
man.
drank a fucking carton of milk, you fucking
That-
idiot.
That New York State carton of chocolate milk.
Yeah, Vermont
Ooh, I
does it,
remember
too.
that.
I think
Yeah.
it's like subsidized by the state too, so you like get it for free. Like,
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
what a wacky fucking lunch. Like,
Oh my god.
like, hey, here's a heated up like slice of chicken and a fucking carton of milk.
no, that's the worst part. Is like the food that they give you is like the worst shit for you to eat ever, and then they're like, oh yeah, here's some milk with it.
Yeah. What the
Dude,
fuck?
who wouldn't get a stomach ache from that? Are you kidding me? Like, dude, oh my god.
New York
They
State
used to have
fucked me up with
bagel
that,
day.
man.
Did you guys have bagel day?
No,
No.
I
I
wish.
always brought my lunch. I wasn't gonna eat that shit.
Well, I mean, look what's going on. Wait, are you eating a normal piece of pizza? What's going on there?
I peeled it off.
Is that just pepperoni on dough?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a little bit of cheese left in little small areas, but
Just enough for it to be just up to his standards.
Did you guys have like a hot lunch and a
Yeah.
like hot lunch and then like
Mhm.
other lunch or whatever, cold lunch I guess it was?
Yeah.
I barely
we had
remember.
a la carte or whatever, where you could just like pick, like there's like lots of snack items / weird food.
Fancy
that-
Vermont school.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had like
Yeah, we just got
meatloaf.
like a
no,
yeah,
not
just-
meatloaf.
Hey, here's some meat and some
Yeah.
milk.
Yeah, have like a hunk of like weird, like it was like McRib, like
Yeah,
have
it's
some
even got some,
McRib
like,
stuff.
It's got some like gravy on it too, or something.
Yeah,
just
and milk. So awful.
this will fill you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York State trying to just fucking kill me before I could even start paying taxes.
Well, they just figured they'll toughen you up. They're like, if you make it through, you're
Mhm.
tough enough.
I
for
can't
New York.
believe my stupid brain couldn't comprehend that like it was the milk. Like all through like elementary and middle school, I was bringing lunches. I was like bringing lunches with me to eat. And then high school, everyone was just eating the school lunch. I was like, fuck it, I'll eat the school lunch too. And then I started getting violently ill.
Remember the cool kids who used to bring Lunchables?
I remember.
I wouldn't call them cool.
Yeah, I remember people bringing like
I thought they were cool.
like a straight up Pop Tart for lunch, and
I
I'd
was,
be like,
I was jealous of Lunchables. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
why can't I eat that?
I wanted that so bad, and I had it a couple times, my mom got it for me, and I was like, "This isn't that good. This sucks."
I like to think all the people who just brought a straight up Pop-Tart for lunch didn't
Yeah.
toaster. I like to think they're all in prison now.
I used to just eat French fries.
That's
me most places I go now.
That's a little respectable, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to eat weird shit. I would get like a bag of Cheetos, and I would get like the little packets of mayo, and I would put mayo on my Cheetos and eat that shit.
Huh.
Or I would go to the salad lady, or like there was like salad dressing out on like, I don't know why. I guess there was salad sometimes or whatever. There was salad dressing in my elementary school. I would get a little salad dressing and I'd dip my Cheetos in that.
I've only recently...
Don't knock it till you try it. It's good.
I've only recently been turned on to the wonders of mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise is very good.
Yeah.
I like mayonnaise.
Have you ever dipped fries in mayo?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that's some dangerous stuff.
Yeah, put it on a burger too. Mayo's good. I know it wasn't cool to like mayo. Mayo was very not cool.
Very not cool to like
mayo. How did mayo become so uncool?
I don't know. You see someone just eating fries with mayo and you're like, look at that fucking loser.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like when you were a kid, everyone pretended to hate mayo.
I don't want that on my sandwich. Ew.
I definitely did that in like high school and middle school. I was like, ew, mayo. Yeah. I like, hot sauce or something.
And ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, no, mayo was like not cool. I don't know why, but you know what? I'll take that fucking mayo now. I don't give a fuck.
I would rather eat mayo than ketchup or mustard.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't do sauces at all, but like condiments. But I would rather do that.
I think enjoying the pleasures of mayonnaise is all part of growing up.
Let me tell you.
Speaking of mayo, I can't leave Tarkov alive with a goddamn bottle of mayo.
Oh, you need that mayo jar?
Like 6 times today I had it. I had the mayo, but I had to delete it. I had to delete it because I goddamn lost that StarCraft tournament.
Oh, well, that's why.
At least that's like an easy one to find. You're close, Becky.
I'm close.
He's got to do the guide though. After that,
I got a lot of hot chads lined up to walk me through that. It's gonna be easy.
Yeah.
You're not gonna challenge yourself?
Can I know who these chads are so I can pay them off to kill you randomly?
I've already talked about it. Landmark said he's in. Pestly's gonna fly over so he has good ping.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided not to have Aqua join us.
That's a good call.
Smart.
But like, it's all coming together. But yeah, that's all. Those are my only 2 quests left. The collector, I need like 4 more items, and then the guide. But I'm not worried about that one. If I get stuck on that forever, then
you'll be okay. I didn't play Tarkov.
Then I can reset my account and do it all over again.
I didn't play Tarkov for like a week, man. I don't know if you guys have ever taken a week off from Tarkov, but when you come back to trying to play Tarkov after a week,
you stink.
Yeah, you suck. You suck so bad. It's so unforgiving. Like you could play Tarkov for like 2 years straight. You take a week off from that game because your balls hurt and you just want to lay in bed. You come back to that, man, and it's unforgiving. It was rough. My first stream back on Tarkov was tough. That was a hard one.
Yeah.
Absolutely massacred.
Yeah, I've been taking, playing a little less myself now that I got my cap. I'm free, And when I do play, I think it's a combination of that and, we've progressed to a point in the wipe where all the normal people have left. The only people left playing that game are fucking psychos who like play a lot, like they play Tarkov. Yeah, like those guys, like the like fucking like min-max like fucking Adidas tracksuit farmers, sweaty labs guys, like that's who's left. The normal people are all gone. They've gone on to play Valheim or whatever. The crazy, scary men are the only people left, and they will fucking kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to play.
So don't feel too bad.
I want to play funny Viking game.
That's a good game, dude. That's a good fucking game.
It looks
So-
like RuneScape.
Yeah.
At least I keep
said the
telling myself
same
that
thing.
because I know I want to play it.
It's
I said the
Warcraft
same
3.
exact thing.
There's no real PvP. It's like weird PvP, and that part really gives me.
Right. If that game was like 50-man servers, it would probably be one of the best
I
games
said
out
all
there.
the. I felt the same
Yeah.
exact. I think everybody
Even
feels
if it
the
was
same way.
even if it was 50-man servers or
Yep.
30-man servers, if it was not
Yeah.
your friends and you
That's-
could go around like
Yep.
beating each other that you don't know the person, it would be amazing. It'd be absolutely amazing.
Listen, there's not a lot that's keeping it from becoming that.
Well,
Honestly,
is the servers going to be stable enough to do that?
I don't know. There's 10 people on a server. You can do that now. You can
Right.
have like 3 groups of 3 or whatever you want to do and
That would
fight
be
each
so
other
good
and shit.
to have like streamer factions where like
I wanna-
10
I wanna
streamers all
organize
play
that.
on a server.
All right.
Yeah.
Devs, contact me. I'll get the servers up and running.
Yeah, no, I want to make that shit happen because actually the PvP is like decent.
I want to
No.
be in.
I will move
And
all
when
of our
you
servers
kill
into that.
people, you can loot their corpse.
Oh, everything? It's
Yes.
like proper, like, yeah.
Yes. And the PvE and like sense of progression and gameplay loop is fucking sick. Honestly, that game is fat and the crafting and building is the most like well done and like completely free out of any game I've played in that like genre. You can place shit however the fuck you want. It's crazy. You could build anything.
I dropped into Omid's stream and I immediately was so turned off from the game. I was watching him play it, at first glance, I'm like, this looks stupid. This looks
It
dumb.
looks like Warcraft 3.
And within,
if you
like-
zoom in, it looks like Warcraft 3.
within
seriously.
like 3 minutes, I was like, are they gonna kill this big fucking deer or what?
yeah.
And then like
It's
another
good.
one came out at him, and they're all screaming Viking quotes and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I gotta play
And the
this fucking
sailing, my god, the sailing. There's sea monsters and shit, dude. It's fucking good.
I'll play that on stream for like a first impression thing, I think.
Yeah, it's very good. I enjoy that. I want to set up a big fighting three groups
I
of
was under
3
the
or
impression
something.
initially that it was gonna be because people are like, oh, it's kind of like Rust, and I thought it would be like 100 people servers type thing.
If it were that, it would be cool.
I hope
It would be cool.
I hope it becomes that.
They'd have to with that many people, they'd have to reevaluate
A lot of mechanics.
like how it's balanced in terms of progression and stuff.
Yeah.
I would think, but for what it is right now, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I just tabbed out to see what servers I have up and running so I could switch them over to that real quick. Don't worry about
Yeah.
Anything with sailing, I'm in. That
too.
was
Yeah.
the thing. At first, people went Valheim, and then they're like boats, and I was like, I'm there. I've had a thing for sailing ever since I was like 12. I went on this like sailboat thing on the lake, and ever since then, I've been obsessed.
And
Yeah.
I
Oh,
get
no.
violently ill on boats too, and I'm still obsessed about it. I don't know what
Oh,
it
I get it.
is. Boats.
There's something about boats.
Wait, why is 10 the maximum right now though?
I love boats.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you? They have like you can make like a dedicated server for the game.
That's what it says. Why is there 10
It's
maximum
like
then?
it's pre-release still.
Maybe
They
that's
might
just-
just be like trying to get it stable and shit.
Yeah, maybe that's just how they want it for now.
Yeah.
Maybe they
I don't
know
know.
that
Wrong.
20 people breaks it. They just don't want to allow us that freedom.
I think it's like one of the better like survival games to come out in a good while. It's pretty fucking good. I like it a lot.
I'll play it. Fine. I'm sold.
It's like
Good.
Daisy. It's like Daisy Hive system though.
Yes.
So I don't know how multiplayer would work. You'd have to actually close them off, because otherwise you're just gonna have like the people with all the gear go in and kill all the level ones.
I
and
hate that in
then top
Daisy.
servers.
I think that's
Yeah.
so
You gotta play
fucking
community
stupid.
servers.
But
Yeah, you
even
have to make sure it's
community
on the same
servers in
hive.
Daisy have like I tried playing DayZ coming from like Arma 2, and I remember logging in and going to an airfield, and this dude just fucking appears in the building with me. He's like fully fucking kitted out and just slaughters me, and I was like, wow, DayZ, cool experience.
DayZ's a great game.
Field.
Yeah, you were.
I like that though. Like, because if you can kill that guy,
Yeah, but
Ooh.
server hopping.
Yeah,
sucks.
but he was just like hopping. He was like in that
Yeah.
building. He'd loot the building and he'd log off.
oh yeah,
And he'd
Yeah,
log into the
that's
next
what-
one.
Okay, I get what you're
And
saying.
he'd loot
Yeah,
the building
I-
and he'd log off and he'd just keep
that
doing
part
it.
was always some major bullshit. Yeah.
So I walk
hive
in there.
system.
There's nothing in there. This dude just appears next to me, guns me down. Like,
yeah, that sucked. Yeah.
Like how people suggested the Rust. You have to take a boat into the next server. You can take all your
That'd be
stuff
so sick.
into a new server.
I don't know why I remember that suggestion. Was that like big on like a Rust subreddit or something?
That's been something that they thought was gonna come with all officials. Was you're gonna be
Yeah.
able to boat into the next official server.
Yeah, that's weird. I
which
remember
would
that.
be interesting.
I
Especially if they let you do wipes that way. Like if they would stagger wipes that way, you could end one wipe and move into the next wipe with like a certain amount of like obviously they'd have to limit, but like a certain amount of stuff. And then it would just be like you trolling the beaches, killing everyone.
Sounds like a really cool game called Last Oasis, where like
Oh,
servers would
dude.
burn and you could have like walking bases to go to new servers.
That's a sick game.
It's pretty rad.
is that the one with
Dude, I
the
bought that
is that the
game.
one with the airships?
No,
The
no, this
walkers.
was the one with sandwalkers.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Sandwalker.
Oh.
That was the great.
Nomadic, mhm.
That was the greatest 2 hours of my life, Decky.
Oh my god.
Like I played with Decky, and we weren't on comms or anything, but I bought it. We played first day, and I just remember going, dying, and then running back. Like you started like a whatever at the edge of the map, and I ran in and I found the people they were fighting, and there was like a little guy farming. I stole his walker and ran into the fight, and he's just like chasing me, and then I died again. And I was like, okay, I'm done. 2 hours. Done.
The greatest game
It was the
ever
greatest
made.
game ever, though.
The game was mean though, because you would have you could have multiple different walkers, and like you would have your bank walker with like all your main shit on it. But like you're walking to the edge of the map to try and transfer to the next tile before it burns. You're free game for anybody that wants that. And it can all burn down.
I like
Like that game was
any game that allows you to
brutal.
like amass huge wealth by stealing it from someone else.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind of game it is, as long as I can like steal from somebody and it
Hmm.
and it
I
causes
love
them
stealing.
it
Be a
causes
terrible
them
human
pain.
being. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my type
Like
of game.
with DayZ, you kill a guy, you get all his loot that he spent like 3 days collecting. With Rust, you raid a base and you get like their stash of valuables that they've had in there for like a week and a half. In Tarkov, like some guy with a massive kit goes in, kills a bunch of people, has like even more gear, and you kill him. Any game that allows me to be a little thief makes me happy.
Yes.
It satisfies something very primitive in my brain that that like just says yes, do this more. Play
There's
more
something
of that.
about harming other people and taking
That's what it
from
is,
them.
man. That really is what it is. There's something about knowing that they spent like weeks amassing all of that, and then it just like that, you just took it.
It calls into question, like, I think that's like relatable on like a primal human level
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Like, why does that make me so happy, right?
I don't
I talk about it all
know.
the time. DayZ is my favorite online multiplayer of all time, and it's just like I know that there's like this kid that's got 2 hours of computer time after school every day, and then after 1 week of him looting shit up for 2 hours every day, I kill him, I take his shit, and it ruins his night, but it gets me off. And it's like, why? Why am I a bad person about it? But I've just accepted it. I'm like, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You know, Diablo 2 taught me that. Like, I had like a very rich account eventually. And like when I was younger, I still like would like do like the little like duping scams and stuff. Like, hey, drop this on your side of the wall. I'll drop this on my side of the wall. you know, just to show that you can trust me. And then like I would like teleport to the other side and take their shit. Like, you know why? Because people did that to me, you know?
Hey,
and
man,
I wanted to pay that forward.
I'm a JagX Pro member. I can trim your armor. Here.
Yeah.
Just drop your armor, dude. I'll trim it. The dude logs back in right in front of me with my fucking armor on.
Yeah.
And just walks away. And I was like, hey, man, did you trim it? And he just fucking...
You know, I always gave people their shit back though. You know, when I did that, I would feel too bad and I would give it back. But if I had a friend over, then I could be bad. You know, I had the guts to like actually take it when I had a friend
That's
over.
True, yeah.
Yeah. Because we were in it together, you know. It's like a weird little social experiment of the human condition. Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
I can't believe we just did that, dude.
Whoa, that was fucking.
that was
crazy,
poggers, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ape brains. I think I think old gamers have little ape brains that are just take banana.
I think all people have brains like that, but like some people are just like too stubborn to discover the world
Want
of
to be
gaming.
better than that?
Well,
They don't
dude,
just accept it.
It feels bad. Like if you're on the street and there's like some homeless dude holding $5 and you just like yoink it out of his hand, that feels bad. I can imagine that would
I
feel
would never
very
do that.
bad. If I do that in Rust, it feels awesome. Okay?
Yeah.
If there's like this naked guy running around with a SAR in Rust and I just boink him and take the gun, his only possession, it feels incredible. But if I go hit some homeless dude and take his last $5, I feel like a fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
but like
because you get to live out
maybe
rush. It's the rush.
Yeah.
You get the
But
rush
also,
without real consequence.
right, like when I'm playing Rust, I'm not like this kid's fucking gonna, you know, not have food because of it. He's playing Rust, like he's living a good life. He's on a computer.
The stakes are low enough that it's still fun.
I
yeah.
bet it would be fun to rob a house. Like
Okay.
imagine like a simulation like video game
Zchum,
like
beat
house
me
robbing.
after the stream. I mean, after the video.
All right. I'm not letting this guy back into Vermont.
like
I'm telling the governor right now.
It's like it would be like a game show, right? Like, how much stuff can you steal? You have to like run through a house and like get all the valuables, and then they tally up the value at the end.
Oh my god. My dream was to do the fucking Toys R Us toy run.
Exactly. It's same thrill.
Yeah. You know what? You know what kind of does fulfill a thrill like that a little bit? Those escape rooms.
Oh yeah.
You ever do one of those?
I want to do one of those for that same reason.
They are so much fun with like a group of 4 people.
Escape rooms are not fun unless you would actually die at the end, and then they'd be real fun.
What do you mean? They're great. They're fun.
There's no stakes. What happens if you like?
It's
Are they gonna
fun.
cut off your arm if you don't get it out in time?
No,
Who cares?
It's just fun to work together with your friends and solve a little room.
Dude, it's the same fun I used to have playing Halo 2 with my friends, finding ways to break out of the levels. It's the same kind of feeling.
Yeah.
It's
like
how do we get out of here?
Figure it out, and then like you think of something, and then you're like, "Oh, you're smart as hell," and like it's just fun. It's just fun.
I think
and then you
until
could
you do
ridicule the person who helps the least, you know, with that
Yeah,
who
but
comes up with the least. Who's gonna die? What are you talking about?
I'm with you,
Be a
Becky,
lot
on this
better,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy.
Whoever doesn't make it out's dead. That would be.
Last one out gets fucking shot. Well, that was so crazy last week when Kyle got totally fucking killed at the escape
That sounds
room.
way more fucked up than Zchum wanting to rob a house, honestly. I'm with Zchum. I'd rather rob a house than like go into escape room and die, like almost die.
But I'm totally with Zchum, dude. I wish I could commit so many crimes. Not necessarily murder or other stuff, but like
Yeah.
steal, like rob a fucking bank, man.
Yeah.
God.
Well, that's insured. That's not even a crime. They're insured.
It's gonna be a crime when I'm in jail for a long time. But
My manager
like,
said
yeah,
it wasn't
shit
a
like that. I'm totally in Zchum.
Your Honor, my manager said it wasn't a crime.
Okay, I was lying. Don't take that. I was just kidding.
It's not about like I would want to like go into like a home stealing simulator. I don't want to actually ruin someone's fucking livelihood
Right.
by
Simulator.
stealing like their only valuables they have, right?
Yeah.
If you were to commit a crime, what crime would you commit and how would you do it?
Jaywalking in front of a cop.
No.
I've done that.
I've
In
done
New
that
York
too.
City, it's illegal to not jaywalk. You have to jaywalk. It's
Yeah,
part of living there.
I've done it in New York City too. Yeah.
It's so funny. Like people from like California or something, like they would come and visit, and I'd like, me and my friends would like run across the street randomly. They'd be like, "Are
Yeah.
you fucking crazy? Like, there's a cop right there," and we'd be like, "Oh, that's fine."
That's how you fucking
Yeah.
get across the street.
Dude,
Yeah.
how'd they get across the street? What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Yeah, it's just funny.
I love when you do it when like traffic is stopped too. Like I've had people do
Yeah.
that before. Traffic
Yeah,
is
when you just,
dead
like,
stopped.
you gotta
and you're
get
like, I'm
through.
fucking going through. I'm going through it. I don't care. Just
Yeah.
walk through because you're not gonna walk down just to go to the end of the block just to
Oh,
wait
yeah.
for the thing. You just walk through, and people are like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You're like,
Are you crazy? Yeah.
"You're like, yeah, I'm just going across the street."
I used to like, if there was like, like a lot of traffic, I was in a cab or something, I'd just jump out, I'd just get
Yeah,
out
just jump out,
and just
yeah.
like walk through the street. Like, yeah. But anyway, what crime would you guys commit and how?
a bank
or
heist, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Some Ocean's 11 shit. The whole
Wait,
like.
do we have repercussions or no?
If you were okay, like hypothetically, if like you would 100% get away with it legally.
Well, let's add a
Oh.
little
And-
risk. Let's say you got
That'd
like
be a
an
little risk.
80%
But
chance of getting away with it.
Guilt is real.
I
Okay.
got no guilt.
Okay, well,
Becky doesn't have guilt. He doesn't
I'll
have to-
rob an insured bank. I guess. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Say
A classy
90%.
robbery. I don't want to just walk in
90%.
with a gun. Like it has to be
No,
like
no,
a.
no.
I have to like
It's gonna be
figure
like
out.
You're gonna take a note? Give me a
You
break.
No,
round
no, no.
down.
I like figure out the guards' schedules and then hack into their camera
Oh
system.
no, dude,
and-
no! Sign me up for
Zchum-
like kicking in the door with a gun, screaming, "Everybody get down on the ground and give me all your fucking money!" And then
Get on the
in the getaway car and just like shooting up in the air, or that's the goddamn cops chasing me.
He's got like a brown bag, like a brown paper bag full of cash out the window. He's like, woo!
Like surf music playing. Yeah. But Zchum's you do like the Danny Ocean.
Yeah, he wants
yeah.
proper like planning.
I want a heist.
I can respect it. That seems like a
Yeah.
Zchum thing.
I want to like sit outside in like an 80s like a Crown Vic with like tinted windows and binoculars for 3 days. Like
I've
just,
always
like-
wanted to be on a stakeout though, dude.
Yeah, that's.
I would love to do a stakeout with like my boy,
Listen.
dude.
Listen. I did a stakeout once. It is boring.
Wait,
Yeah,
how'd you
I
do a
bet.
stake? What were you staking out?
When I was a little kid, my friend had a little spy camera, so we staked out his family.
epic.
We were spying on his family. There was a lot of weird stuff going on.
we
They
gotta-
watched
we
They
gotta crack
watched
the
Weekend
case.
at Bernie's. They ate tuna fish sandwiches for lunch, and we actually went down we got our sandwiches and brought them upstairs and watched everybody else eat the sandwiches. But dude, after like 3 hours, I got fucking bored, dude.
And you're like, these are perfectly normal people. Why the fuck are we doing this?
Well, dude, if the stakes are high, look, if you're doing it because you're about to rob a casino for like $400 million,
I'll sit out there
then,
for hours.
dude,
yeah.
I'll live in
Is
that
that
car.
is that honestly like what you would do? You'd like plan out that whole thing
Yeah,
and like go
heist.
through all that effort, like
Heist.
that level of heist coordination.
Heist.
I would do like what they did in Office Space.
Yeah.
I'd just like
I didn't
make
think of
like
that.
a weird like coding account and like just put money in there. That's what I would do. Because I don't have to go anywhere to do that. I could just do it
You would
here.
have to learn how to code though.
Assuming I knew how to do that, or like Zchum could do it, and like I'll just, like
Yeah,
And
be
you
an
could just
accomplice.
be,
brings
you
all
could just,
the people together.
yeah,
Yeah,
you'll just be
I'm-
the guy that puts the flash drive in, and that's,
I'm the idea man. Yeah.
I think
I
I'd do
did,
something similar, but I would be against that goddamn Jeff Bezos. I would figure out a way that instead of getting $2.50 from every sub, you get $3.
Fuck you,
That's
Jeff.
called-
What are you even talking
That's
about?
called a better Twitch contract.
Yeah.
I want
what I
one of those, by the way. That would be nice. Okay.
I did a I too did a stakeout once in did you guys ever do assassins in high school?
What the fuck is that?
This sounds familiar. I didn't play
Yeah,
it.
it
but
does
is
sound
that the Nerf
familiar.
gun one?
Yeah, it's where we did squirt guns, but I think there's
Okay,
some
but yeah.
schools that
Like
did,
they
like
wait
Nerf
outside your
guns.
fucking work and shit. Yeah.
The way it
Oh,
works is
yeah.
like you and a teammate get like a hit list of like another team, and you have to assassinate them, and you have like 1 week to do it. But while you're trying to assassinate them, like spray them with a squirt gun, someone else is trying to assassinate you guys. And the rules were like you couldn't get out if you were completely naked, and you couldn't get out like during school hours, and then within like there was like a 20-minute grace period before and after school or something. And so we got this like these two girls as our target, and we were like, well, I guess we better find out where they live. And we just like followed them. We just like drove behind them to their house one day and like just waited outside for like the entire afternoon, just like seeing if they'd leave. That was it.
Weirdos.
Did you get him?
You know what's really funny is the guys who were trying to get us got the fucking
Ag
cops
you.
got the cops called on them. No, because they were waiting outside my buddy's house with fucking masks on, like dipshits.
Oh, dumbasses,
And I pull
yeah.
up to my buddy's house to pick him up, and a plainclothes police officer walks up to the car and like flashes his badge at me, and he's like, "Roll the window down." And I was like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" He's like, "You know these guys?" He's like pointing at the other car, and it's these two kids like, like terrified. There's like 10 fucking like plainclothes cops just hanging out on the street. Like they thought these guys were gonna like rob a house or something. They're just trying to shoot us with a squirt gun. Yeah, that was
Man.
pretty boring stakeout. If I was gonna get millions of dollars for it, it would be fucking cool. It'd be real fun.
You know, I miss like kid shenanigans like that, you know?
Yeah,
Just like-
you can't do
like-
that now. You'll get
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that now.
No, it sucks. Like honestly, that was some of the most fun time. Like that wasn't good English, but you know what I mean. That was some of the best times. You know, like just stupid shit like ding dong ditching people and stuff like that, and like hiding in the woods and like tapping on windows during like a party or something. Like one time, this kid that we weren't really friends with, we used to just drive around. You know, we would just drive
Yeah,
around, see what was
as
what.
everyone did.
Yeah, and like we found out that this kid was having like a small party and they were like underage drinking, all that stuff.
Aqua wasn't
So-
invited. We get it.
No, me and my friends weren't interested in that at all. We were more about like just like we were like creeping around in the bushes and stuff, like scaring the shit out of them. Like we were like doing what those like strangers did in that movie, but we didn't like hurt anyone. But like we did as much shit as we can
Physically,
to
we didn't
freak
hurt
them out.
anyone.
Yeah, no, we would like ring the doorbell and like go hide in the bushes, and they'd be like, "Okay, I'm getting really freaked out." like tap on the windows and stuff. And they were, dude, that was so fun.
To be fair, I think in 20 years you're gonna be like, remember when we just sat around on our podcast and could just talk and just hang out? I think it's all about retrospect. At least that's what I tell myself.
that was fun.
At least that's what I tell myself when I realize my life is boring and sad and my balls hurt all the time.
Man, getting squirted by the squirt guns when my balls didn't hurt all the time.
You know what, Aqua? You're right. Those were the days. Fuck
Yeah.
this. I don't want to be old anymore.
Getting old sucks. Honestly, I'm glad I grew up in the time before I had things like Escape from Tarkov to play, or like games like that are
Yeah, but
this
didn't you
fucking
really in high
good.
We
school
still
play
had
World of Warcraft?
games.
Yeah. That was
Okay.
the first game that was like good enough to the point where like it would consume me, and it did. You know, honestly, like games like you pick them up for a little bit, you put them back down. Like, but like most of the time, you were like, doing something else, like skateboarding or something. But like nothing was that fucking level of entertaining that just couldn't, like Counter-Strike maybe almost did. But like, now like everyone's just way too entertained at home. It's crazy. No one, like, I feel like people don't go out and stuff. I don't, at least.
I mean, to be fair.
Well, I mean, it's apart from
Yeah, I
COVID
know what you
and
mean.
everything.
I can't.
But
even,
yeah, like
I
my
can't
dad.
even remember if people used to go out. It's been so long that it's like.
I know.
I just
Like-
hate phone games, honestly. I hate that when people are out,
Yeah.
they're fucking on their phone, like.
Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah.
Like, especially when they're playing video games on their phone. It's one thing if you're like, I don't know. I guess we.
I went on a cruise when I was in high school, and the whole like no cell signal thing. That was fucking awesome, dude. It was just a bunch of like all the other kids on the cruise. No one could use their cell phone. Like we all had to.
You're
All
actually
the
like
other
talking.
kids? How many
Real-
kids are on a cruise?
We all had to like.
Old people.
It was like a carnival cruise. That's where you go when you have a family, you know.
Yeah, and then all the kids like hang out
Yeah,
and like
all
make
the
friends
kids
and stuff.
grow into a little rat pack and wreak havoc on the ship.
It's like the Goonies.
Awesome. Why did I do this? God.
Yeah, I never went on a cruise, so I don't know either.
It,
but
dude,
I can.
it was great. No, it was like you've just been thrown back into 1980, dude. It was
Yeah,
really
that's-
fucking cool.
Honestly, that's like what. That's why I love that movie Dazed and Confused so much, because like it's just like people just out like doing shit and just like fucking like, oh, you want to go do this? Yeah, and then they all meet at these certain places.
Let's go
and
to
like,
the hot dog stand and get milkshakes.
yeah, my dad and my parents like tell me all these stories about like when they were in college and stuff. Like, you just like everybody meets up at a place and then it's like, hey,
Yeah.
you want to go smoke a joint? And then they like go do that. And then like it's like, oh, we're
'Cause
gonna
you
have a
can't
beer
just-
bust
you
at the
can't
fucking
just
water tower
Sit
later.
on Discord with your whole crew and just,
Yeah.
like
Like if we wanted to hang out, we'd have to meet somewhere. And then when we were out and we'd all have our like, a car or something, like I'd probably pick up Decky on the way. Like Kings, you'd pick up Zchum, And we'd all meet in this place and we'd be like, oh, dude, all right, we're like hanging out and talking about stuff. And then some other group of people would walk by and be like, oh, what's up, Travis? And then you'd be like, hey. And then Travis would be like, hey, guys, you want to like, then they'd give you news about shit like there's going to be this party at Jessica's house. And then you're like, oh, cool. And like, now
So,
look at us.
We
What?
had this back before they had those teleportation stones in World of Warcraft,
Mm-hmm.
back when you had to be a real dude and show up at the fucking dungeon unless you had a warlock. The only reason
Yeah.
that warlock because you would have 3 guys sitting outside of Ubers waiting on your fucking tank, and he's not gonna show up for fucking 30 minutes, and you're just waiting and you're waiting because you all
Yeah.
had to meet up. So
Or you had to
we
you had to
lived
pay
that life.
someone who was attuned to go back into town, like talk to people and shit. Figure it out.
We
Dude,
had
yeah,
it
that's
in
awesome.
digital form.
Yeah,
and
we
then
did.
World of Warcraft went and ruined that shit later on.
Yeah,
I-
that was good.
I actually don't know what I'd do if I didn't have my. Do you ever think like when you go out somewhere, if you like didn't have your phone, like what the
No, I
fuck you
fucking
would
need my
do?
phone. I need my phone, but like at the same time, it's just dumb. Like when I coach soccer players that are like right before they go to college a lot, or I used to, and like they would literally be on their phone playing Fortnite before a game. Like I'd be coaching them, and I'd be like, okay, and like sometimes they'd be on their phone like not getting ready, and like I get paid a very good amount to train people, like very good amount. Like I don't know why these parents are paying this much. And they'd be like using 30 minutes of it, like getting ready and on their phone. And I'm like, hey, free money to me, but like, I'm only
Yeah.
here for 3
I
hours.
just mean like not like, oh, I can't survive without my phone, like staring at like Instagram. I mean like
no, like
I'm so used to
Matt.
having a constant like landline
Yeah.
like ability to like contact people. That car I bought has a fucking 80s like cell phone in it.
That's fucking awesome.
It's really fucking cool, dude. It's
Car phone.
It's got a car phone mounted like in the center console, and this huge fucking cable like this big runs all the way to the trunk, and there's this massive fucking box in the back that says like cellular or something or other on it, and that's like the
car
phone
phones, dude.
box, and it has
You
like
remember
an
car
extra
phones?
antenna.
Yeah, I
My
remember
parents had car phones.
yeah.
That was
can't.
cool shit.
I don't know what the fuck I'd do if I was like if I went somewhere and I didn't have my phone. Like,
Yeah.
Well, the maps thing,
Has it,
like, it's
has
so
it happened
killer.
to you recently? Like, okay, I was out in New York City. Like, this was a couple years ago. I had gone to see the new Star Wars movie, right? And
Sorry.
yeah. And my phone died while I was in the movie. And like, I had seen it in like Times Square. I couldn't get a cab. I didn't know where the subway stations were. I didn't know anything. Like, I couldn't get, and I couldn't call an Uber or something.
Yeah,
Like, I
and you're
couldn't
just
look at the
so,
subway
like-
map. And I was like, I didn't ever went to Midtown. Like, I didn't know. I was fucked. Honestly, like, I walked all the way home for like an hour.
We're just like we're so like.
And I was worried
to ask for help, like to talk to someone. Like everyone around us probably could be like, "Oh, you want to use my phone to get an Uber? Sure. Oh, you want to use my phone to like call someone? Sure." But I'd rather just like not do that.
Yeah, you're not fucking asking
but
for that.
for some reason, like I found like subway stations and stuff that like I knew like eventually, but because I didn't have a cell phone, I was like worried. I was like nervous to take the subway without a cell phone, which is weird because there's no cell down there anyway. So like, but for some reason I didn't want to just like, I don't know. I just like walked all the way home and felt like very like rattled about not having a phone. And I was one of the people who like didn't have a cell phone early on. Like I resisted having one for a long time. And now like not having one really freaks me out.
What would you do if your car just like fucking died and you do not have your phone? Like, what are you gonna do? Get out of your car and just stand there? Like,
I don't know.
Exactly. Crazy. I can't believe how much I fucking rely on my phone now.
Yeah.
That's really scary. It's honestly a little bit scary.
Oh, robots are taking over.
Maybe we're just boomers.
We are boomers.
You guys, give me a break. You guys are. Why are we depending so much? We do. Who cares? Let's move on. You got your phone right now. We don't need to talk.
I forget Decky's got a fucking phone implanted in his in his hand.
Yeah, no. If Decky has chip in his hand, so like, if his car ever breaks down, he's in the middle of nowhere, he just raises his hand and somehow a drone comes to him and drops him some stuff off.
That's what happens,
Yeah, he's never gonna have to worry.
We had talked yesterday about taking some questions from chat.
Oh god.
Or from chat.
Oh yeah.
That shows how much I'm on Twitch.
Comments.
From the comments. Near-death experiences.
Was that one
coming in from the boy Infernovus?
Did we talk about this earlier?
I think we
don't know.
discussed it like back when we had
I think we did do
scary
this.
experiences, but
I wasn't there, so it doesn't count.
yeah, tell us about it.
Oh, Zchum.
Oh, you want me to think of
You
one?
start.
I actually have a really good one, and I can't fucking remember it. I have one that was like death was like that close. Like I should be dead. Like bullet.
I
right
can't
past
believe
your
you
head.
can't remember that.
And I can't remember what it is. Like I remember being like, wow, I almost died there. Like realizing like right afterwards, like that should have killed me. And I can't remember what it was.
I remember the first time I spent a night in the hospital without like prep or anything. I was a pretty big athlete, and like I got kicked in the back, like going after a ball. Like I'm a goalie and I slid and got it, and then someone kicked me in the back, and I was like, oh, it hurts, like not a big deal, right?
I'm just picturing that now of like you sliding for the ball while they go to kick the ball, and it just like
they essentially like stepped on my kidney, and I have like a cleat mark in my thing. But anyways, so I was like, oh, I'll just, it hurts. Like I'll go back in the game, and my coach was like, no, you're not going back in the game. So we ended up losing the game in overtime when I'm supposed to be goalie, and I'm pissed. But then I'm like, I'm fine. I'll go home, right? I go home and I piss, and it's straight blood. Like we're not. Yeah, I'm pissing blood, and I'm like, shit. I'll go to the hospital. Go to the hospital. I think it's no big deal. I'm like, they'll just be like, they'll wait it out. And I'm like, can I get a glass of water or something? Like, 'cause I'm thirsty. They're like, no, you're being prepped for surgery. And I was like, what?
huh?
It was fucked.
Fuck
And
that.
And then they're like, well, we're not sure. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep you on watch for a while. So I like stayed a night there, and it was like at every hour they like checked me, and they were like, yeah, you have to be ready for surgery at any time because we might have to take a kidney out. And I was like, oh.
Damn.
It wasn't like life or death, but it's still like, I think I was
Just
like,
because this
16.
dude
pretty serious,
like
though.
crunched your kidney.
Yeah, you like crushed my kidney. Yeah.
Yeah, you got 2 of those, right?
Right, and I
Have
think
you
like
guys-
right now it works at like 95% or something. So they're like, that's good enough. You're good.
Yeah.
So I still have
I mean,
2.
you got 2, and the other
Right.
one's not even. You're
Yeah.
great.
But
Have you
it's
guys
scary
pissed
when you're
blood?
16 years old and you're like, fuck, like
Yeah.
you think you're invincible, and then they're like, oh wait, you can't drink water for the next 12 hours in case we send you to surgery.
Decky's
pissing
got
blood hurt, by the way.
Decky's probably got like 3 kidneys, and one of them's a fucking implanted mechanical pump one that he.
I've had kidney stones, but I've never had other issues like that. I've only pissed blood once, and that was only like actually 2 years ago. I didn't even take any like severe damage, but I had been like super fucking active about shit. I actually no, maybe it was after a fight. Yeah, it was after I got in a fight.
Okay.
And because drunk Decky definitely can get a little bit out of control.
Can
sometimes.
rile some people up. Huh?
Yeah, or maybe not rile people up. He gets riled up and then he forgets that he weighs like 125 pounds.
Gets beat the
got
fuck up.
Decky strength.
And that was like first time I ever pissed blood. And I remember I was all like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah. It hurt.
Like, well, what else am I gonna do? All right. And so I just went about my time, and like it stopped, like later that day, and like I didn't. It was primarily clear again. So I was like,
Dude,
all right,
I would have
it's
been
all
at the
good.
hospital in like 2 minutes. What do you mean it
Yeah.
stopped later that day? Dude, if
No,
I see
honestly-
blood come out of my dick, I'm going to the hospital like immediately. I don't know how you saw that and you were like,
Like it freaked me out, but it was kind of like this like terrified, but also kind of like, whoa. I don't know. Like it was a weird thing. But I was like, I mean, they can't really do anything at the fucking doctor, and any excuse I can have not to go to the doctor, I'll take. So I was like,
They could
we'll give it
just, uh,
time, and yeah, it cleared up.
If that, yeah, you're lucky it didn't like burst. Like if your kidney burst, you'd be, yeah. They need to take it out. So you're lucky. But yeah, people that fight, go for the kidneys. Don't, they go to
God,
protect their
that
face.
freaks me out, dude. That just
No,
the
seriously, you
thought
can
of
touch
that
the kidney,
freaks me
you're
out.
down.
I don't
Ugh.
like thinking of how vulnerable my little gamer body is.
I don't like any soft patches on my body like that. It just freaks me the fuck out. Like whether it's right here or like
Well, it scares me to lift my arms up because then I feel all totally vulnerable right here.
You
I
ever break
hate
a rib?
lifting my arms up.
You
Even
ever
like
break a
that,
rib?
that freaks me out. I've broken a rib, yeah.
Oh God, that's
I've
the worst.
discon-
Especially when you can't breathe.
I disconnected the cartilage between my sternum and my rib from when I was bench pressing incorrectly the first time I went to the gym. And I went to the doctor and I was like, my chest hurts a lot all the time. And he was like, oh, you've disconnected the cartilage between your rib and your sternum. And now my chest pops every time I...
oh, my chest pops too.
Yeah, it does like a
Not
really...
every time.
Okay, almost every time.
Yeah,
I think I
no,
did it
like
recently, but if I like...
sometimes I have that too. Sometimes when I like sleep on my side and I'm like really compressed like this, I'm a side sleeper.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll wake up and my chest from like being like all balled up like that is like hurts. And then I have to be like, and then it just
Yeah,
like
dude, the
pops
pain-
open and then it feels better.
The pain
Yeah.
gets so bad on the way up.
It does
too.
get
Like,
bad,
As I'm
yeah.
doing it, I'm like, ow, ow, ow. And right when it's about to be at the point where it's like you're
Yeah.
getting stabbed, it just
Right.
like, it pops and it,
It
goes
just
away.
boom, and it feels so much better. It's actually kind of like it feels kind of
It's
like
kind of relaxing.
really satisfying. Yeah, it like hurts. It like yeah, I know. I have the same thing.
Dude, it's just from like some sort of cartilage sternum connection issue.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I thought I was dying, but now I
it
know I just
pops
have
open.
a
Yeah, it like yeah, I have the same
cool
thing.
popping chest.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I never heard of like cartilage getting disconnected. Are your Are your ribs not connected to this thing in the middle?
I can't
Is that
remember.
cartilage
It was just
connecting to?
one. There was just one. He said I just
Honestly,
had
don't
one
even know
rib
about that.
had like whatever connects it to your, because like the sternum, there's a bone like right here that runs down the middle, and each
Isn't
rib.
it all just like connected together?
Yeah, each rib like connects to it, but the bones aren't like fused to your sternum. There's like
I guess I thought the bones were fused. I don't know.
there's like cartilage or muscle or something there that holds the
learning.
ribs. Anatomy with the gamer hole.
Again, we're not doctors, so don't
I
take our
feel
word for it.
really stupid.
We have.
I was doing I
Oh,
was
God.
doing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on Twitch the other day,
Yeah.
and like
Video on Alpha Aqua. Go watch it now.
was that part in with the ribs in the
I don't
video?
know.
I don't know. That shit was funny. One of the questions was like, how many ribs?
Oh, fuck if I know, man.
Right, like it was
Who
like,
knows that?
and I
Like-
just like answered the question based on like what seemed right, and
Yeah, one,
and I was
two,
wrong,
one,
and yeah,
two.
someone was like, why didn't you just count, you fucking dumbass? And I was like, I don't know.
I'd say, like-
that would have been a really good idea.
Like 30 or something? I don't know. That's like, how
It's
many
like-
teeth do you have? I don't fucking know. Like,
Yeah. Dude, I just felt so stupid. Like, why wouldn't I just? I got him right here. I can just count. And I didn't. And I like was like, huh? Well, maybe that seems like too many, but this isn't enough. It's got to be this one. And like, I
no, that can't be right. God,
right here.
If only I knew. If only I could
and
count
it was
them.
like, it was like a high like amount question. Like, you know, I mean, it wasn't like I was gonna win any money or anything, but still, I should have just counted.
My favorite comment on that video was someone commented like on the video, and you didn't like. I think you never got above $1,000 the whole time, and I think someone commented like, "Congrats on $1,000."
That was the only safety threshold I made it to.
Yeah, he didn't make it anywhere.
$1,000.
We did it.
The thing is that he has like 1,000 people in Twitch chat that are Googling all the questions, so he literally could just get every single one right.
Still couldn't do it.
Really? Where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
And so far today, we've given financial advice, medical advice, legal advice.
Honestly, might be the most informative podcast out there.
Yeah. We're not doctors. We're not lawyers. We're not accountants.
Whatever we say, don't listen.
For all legal purposes, this has all been one big joke. Nothing we've said today ever actually happened. I don't want to rob a bank.
I mean, it would be cool though.
It would be cool. Maybe we should do a Gamer Hole special where we rob a bank.
Maybe we should.
Zchum can coordinate the whole thing,
I
and
think
Decky will
once-
burst in with the gun.
Once we're all able to be together again, we can all
An
do
in-person Gamer
Think
Hole.
of all the crimes we can commit.
an in-person escape room gamer hole episode.
Yeah. Think
Speaking of
about
that,
it.
I bought a bunch of MREs, boys. Have you bought your MREs yet?
It's right there. It's right there.
I've bought
Holy
5
shit.
of them.
It's right there. It's technically
I don't-
it's technically a
Not fully
Tarkov
acquired my
item.
MRE.
I did not buy one either. Are there any other questions from the comments that were?
Oh, God. Dodging
Talked
here.
about our first gaming addiction, how it affected our life. Which,
Oh,
Wow.
we've done that so many
yeah,
we
we've
did that.
definitely commented on
World of Warcraft,
World of
Halo
Warcraft,
3.
and it ruined most of our lives.
Yeah.
Never played World of
leading
Warcraft.
leading me to where I am now.
Yeah.
But that's only Aqua and I, and then yeah, Zchum and Kings had other vices.
Some other weird games. I don't know.
I actually don't think I ever played a game that really hindered my life that much.
You know why? Because you were too busy playing soccer and having a girlfriend and, all this
making
cool
money.
shit. Selling lollipops and stuff.
League of
I
Legends
was
I got into for a while in college, but then again, I did make a business based on that. So
eating French
Turned out
fries
okay.
in the computer lab, smelling gamer sweat. watching people talk about WoW and shit and RuneScape and crap.
Staking out
what I
his
was
friends' parents
Yeah.
eating tuna sandwiches.
Yeah.
Here's a
Yeah.
fair one. Here's a good one. Tell us about having your first crush. Love story, because I know everybody has one of those, and they are always cringe/sad.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a decent one. that we
They
gotta touch
are
on.
always cringe, aren't they?
Yeah,
I'm
always.
immediately thinking of mine and just cringing. Like
Emily, 4th grade, man.
just like
She
that.
never wanted it, but I wanted to give it.
Did you even know what you wanted to give, Techie?
Love, man. I was in 4th grade. It was pure and real.
It's a realist relationship.
Becky,
The
I have a
realest
similar
feelings
one.
here.
It's the last time Decky ever felt real love.
In kindergarten, I had 2 girlfriends
Yeah, of course you had 2 girls. God damn it.
at the
No,
same
no.
time. Yeah, I didn't get that concept, you know. But it was like, oh, let's go to lunch. Just like, okay, with one, and then it was like the next day, let's go to lunch, and then you're like, okay. It was weird. But yeah.
You little, you know.
You little
Ugh.
playboy.
Yeah, you little playboy. I had a girlfriend in preschool, and then she started writing me love. She wrote a love letter to my house, and I got very embarrassed by that, and
Crushes
dumped
that
her.
reciprocated? Mine didn't
Yeah.
know I existed.
well, this I had a girlfriend in preschool, and then I didn't have one again until really like a real one, college, honestly. So yeah, you know, I peaked real early, and then had a very like a 20-year dry spell. Pretty much. So yeah,
She must have really set the bar high, Aqua.
she was great. She was something.
My
Man.
my first I don't know, dude, so many people are like, "Oh, I had a girlfriend in kindergarten in first grade, second grade." I was like, I didn't have my first girlfriend till 7th grade, I think.
Are you kidding me?
Well,
I
that's like
didn't-
when you start actually having like
Yeah.
like before that's not really dating or anything like. But 7th grade is when you're like, oh, let's actually like
Yeah.
go out and do something together.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Not fucking play with
Not
blocks.
me, man. 17.
Yeah.
I was
Oh.
about the same. 7th grade is when you start having like serious like, hey, let's go to
I guess
like
I'm
even if your
just
parents have to drop you off,
cooler
you're like,
than you
let's
guys.
go to movies. Something.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, but she cheated on me with 3 dudes on my birthday.
That bitch.
Wait.
Yeah.
What do you mean by
Oh,
cheated at 7th
God.
grade?
He cheated on me with
Oh,
3
God,
dudes
okay.
on my birthday.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fucked.
Wow.
Yeah, she
It wasn't meant to be.
Three dudes in one day?
actually every girl
same
besides Katie I've ever dated cheated on me. Isn't that incredible?
Those are some bad odds.
They're terrible
Yeah.
odds.
I've been cheated on once.
That shit's the worst, man.
It is.
It makes it real easy not to cheat on anybody ever when you get cheated on. And
Yeah.
It did suck. It hurt, man. That was my first like real girlfriend.
yeah.
The one who, you know, taught me many things, you know. and you know,
no-
Tell me
Notebook.
how to be a man.
man, and when she cheated on me, dude, that sucked. She cheated on me with a guy named Redmond.
Wait, is that an alias or?
No, that's his name. And he had red hair too, which was kind of funny.
Mine
but
cheated
yeah.
on me with a guy named Justin, another guy named Justin, and a guy named Jamal, all on the
Wait.
same day.
Wait, three, like
Did they
separate
break
faces
or,
or
like-
one at the same time?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh no, just like throughout the day.
holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Wow, good for her.
What the
Busy.
fuck's going on in 7th grade in these New York
Yeah.
schools?
Yeah,
God
that's
damn.
That's pretty early to do
Look,
that.
man,
yeah.
it was MySpace days. Anything went, okay?
Oh, the top 8 days. Back when
Yeah.
if you got a new
Wait, was
girlfriend, you have to immediately swap them to number 1. Oh,
Yeah.
Was this like cheating? Like she was messaging someone else on
No,
AIM?
dude, we had been dating for 8 months. That's pretty serious in middle school.
That is
alright?
serious in middle school.
No,
That's
this
about
was,
the time where you're like, we gotta get married. Like,
Yeah, this was like no, like she cheated on me. Like she cheated on me. That made my heart cold and hardened.
She has a terrible life right now.
She does, so don't worry
Good.
about it. You know what's
That's not-
really
that's not
funny
okay.
is that my last girlfriend before Katie cheated on me with that same dude, Jamal.
Holy shit!
Jamal.
Wow.
Zchum, what kind of community are you living in?
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I just realized that.
Is Jamal like is he like
He
following
must-
you around, like picking up the seconds
know,
or something?
man. I
Like,
just-
Dude, Jamal must be so fucking cool. What's
high
with
five
this
that dude?
guy?
Dude, that's the thing. He's not.
We're all thinking, we're like, man, Jamal's gotta have some major game.
Yeah, dude, Jamal sounds awesome.
We should bring him on the gamer hole.
Yeah, we should. Can we?
Probably, yes. Yeah, I know he doesn't have anything fucking good going on in his life right now. We might as well bring him on.
let's load him up, dude.
Jamal did not invest in Dogecoin.
This dude's gonna see this. He's gonna, I'm gonna beat this guy's ass. This guy's gonna show up at my house and fucking steal Katie from me now.
Fuck, dude. Dude, Jamal wants me.
Jamal,
So you
not
better-
again, please. Jamal, I can't lose her again, please.
To you every time.
This is some insane shit, though. Wow.
It's always him.
Long Yov's a weird thing, though.
Oh
But
god.
like, at the same time, I've talked about this a few times before. Like, especially when you're in your teenage years, everything's so important, so meaningful, so like
Yeah, what the fuck was with that,
emotional and heartfelt. That like, as an adult, like you can love someone, you can have, but you're numbed. But like
Yeah.
everything's so real in high school, man.
Yeah.
Everything's
Man.
so fucking important. Like,
Exactly.
oh,
Yeah.
you really think you're gonna like
Part of
marry
me is
that
like,
person?
thank God I'm not a bitch like that anymore. But the other part is like, I wish I could feel like that still.
Yeah.
It's like this weird mix. I'm all like, those high school love songs mean more then than anything now.
Yeah, it's true. Oh my god, I was like so embarrassing. I cared so much. Like I was so
Exactly.
sad all the time. Yeah, I don't feel anything anymore.
I thought we all thought we were so fucking deep.
Yeah.
God, like
And,
no
like,
I
one
still do, guys. I don't know
understands
about you
our
guys.
complex emotions.
yeah.
But I was that deep because I don't have those complex emotions anymore.
Yeah, I used to
I
listen.
thought
to,
I was a robot for the last 10 years, so I might be one. I don't know.
I used to listen to Mayday Parade, so
Oh my god.
now you know how deep and emotional
Yeah.
I was.
God. I used to cry all the time. Yeah, I was dude, I was bad. Like I thought I would never love again. Like my whole world fell apart when I broke up with my first girlfriend. Man.
Exactly. And no
Yeah,
matter
bro.
what happens now, you can't feel that same pain that you felt at 15.
I was a complete
I
asshole.
want to feel that pain.
I
I
was a
want to be
complete
emo
asshole in
Decky,
seventh, eighth
dude.
grade.
The only thing that makes me feel something is taking someone's shit in Rust. That's the only.
Dude, that's
all
what
I got.
it is.
Yeah.
And eventually that won't mean anything to me anymore, and I'll have to resort to robbing homes and banks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rust, for filling that hole in my life.
Yeah.
I think we all had that with our first. Like I think I cried for like 4 months straight, dude. After after that first girlfriend fiasco, I remember just like sitting at my lunch table, just like crying. I didn't even care who saw me. That just raw emotion.
Yep.
Nope.
Not Kings. Kings was a fucking player, though. Like,
I was.
Kings was.
I was an
was
asshole.
leaving
busy.
everybody
I was
else
an asshole
crying.
player in like middle school, early high school, and then I like settled down and actually dated someone for real. But yeah, bore that I was kind of an asshole player.
Yeah, time to.
Like, I wasn't like like a huge cheater or anything, but it was like, like I'm done, like, and then it's like, okay, like you break up, and then you're like, the next day, I'm already on a date with someone else, like. That
Kings
kind
got
of
out of high
asshole.
school and was like, time to settle down and find time to find
Yeah.
the right woman.
Sophomore year of high
Oh
school.
my
it's
god,
like,
I
God.
was like playing
too old.
songs that had significance in high school and just pining over
Yeah, no.
these people who never even spoke to me.
Isn't that weird how music used to like have meaning?
You guys remember the mixtape thing?
Yeah.
Someone always made you a mixtape and give it to you. And
Yeah.
they're like, this is how I feel about you. Then you have to listen to a fucking mixtape, and you're like, this is all shit music. Why the fuck?
I was watching Lane's podcast. He was talking about this. He made a mixtape for some girl, like I don't know, when he was like 17 or something, and he gave it to her, like on a date, and made her listen to it with him in the car.
Like every single song, just like, and then just
would ask like, do you get like?
do you
get
get why?
like-
Yeah,
why-
do you get why I use this one?
Oh my god!
That was bad.
Remember that time your shoe came off, and that's why.
Listen to the song.
Remember? Oh right.
Yeah.
Ow. That's I learned piano just for that. Instead of making a mixtape, I was like, I'm gonna go to piano lessons once a week for 6 months just so I
Write
can
you a
play
song?
her a song. And then she sucked a bunch of dicks, and I took piano lessons for no reason.
You did it
Damn
wrong.
it, Jamal!
Damn it, Jamal!
Damn it, Jamal, and your perfect penis.
Damn, you were doing that. That's how she cheated on you in 7th grade? Holy shit.
And your pain-free balls.
Yeah.
New York guys,
God.
New York schools are crazy.
No one saw my genitals till I was like 18. God.
Yeah, well,
I waited till I was legal. You know,
Like, what do you?
like first kiss, like lip on lip.
Yeah. I'll tell you mine.
5th grade, I think.
5th
Something like
grade?
Yeah.
It-
Don't
it-
beat
it
me,
was-
dog.
it
Oh,
was-
were you the only other guy that's like, oh god damn it,
Fifth
if
grade,
Aqua
yeah.
beats me on this, I'm done.
It was 8th grade with that girl who cheated on me. It was her.
Ah,
All right. Okay.
Aqua's gonna be really embarrassing. I think I know this answer. It's really embarrassing. If you guys don't want to cringe,
I could
skip
count
this.
one, but it like really doesn't count.
Okay.
Like I like to count this one, but it
just to
really
make you feel better.
yeah, but it was 18. It was bad. Pretty bad. Fucking bad.
17. Eat your heart out, Aqua.
Dude, no.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I was a very shy, like turtle shell
here,
boy.
man.
Like,
Stay away from me.
yeah, I
Even
like
if
girls.
that girl
Girls
is,
would like
licking
me
lips
too.
and looking at me. Yeah, exactly.
They
Were you-
would
were
like
you,
me.
like-
and
Yeah,
Were you like dumb, or were you like just like not?
I just
interested?
like wasn't. I
Not
was interested, like, but like, I was like too nervous and like shy
Yeah.
to like do anything about it, and like, I suffered because I wanted it, but like I just couldn't like. I didn't have the confidence, and like I knew they would like me and stuff, and I just like would like just be like, and I was just too. I don't know what was wrong with me.
It was
See,
easier to
I-
just not do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I dated in like 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, I think, but it wasn't until 7th grade that I stopped being dumb, and I was like, oh, I realized like, oh, this girl likes me, and then I was like, okay, now I can be an asshole and play the field.
Now I can take advantage of that.
Kings was like Jerry Seinfeld in like elementary school. She had hands I didn't like. She ate her peas one at a time. It's over.
She had this one weird hair that I.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a-
So Decky, you beat me. I sort of had like a kiss once, like here. Like some girl like
Ah.
ran up to me and just went like right here. So I count that, and that was like when I was like 14, 13 or
Well,
something. But that didn't really count.
Man, my parents showed me this home video of me when I was on like a little league team, and I was standing on like one of the bases, and like I had run to that base, and while I was standing there, the girl who was like playing that fucking base, I don't know baseball terms, okay? I don't play fucking
Playing
sports.
that bass.
She was there. She just like looked at me and just like kissed me, and I just like ignored her. I was
Good
like,
move.
stop,
Smooth move.
stop. And eventually I just like shoved her and like pushed her on the ground. And then the video just ended. And I was like, what the fuck was wrong with me?
Also, what happened to the girl?
I was like, what are you doing? And I just like pushed her on the ground.
Do you know who batted after you? Fucking Jamal. He was on the base right after you, dude.
Yeah.
Jamal! Fuck!
He like lifted her off the ground like, hey, looks like you need some help.
He can't treat you like I can.
Oh man. That shit is so funny.
Fucking Jamal, dude.
Yeah.
Well, young love is something that people often scoff at, and they're like, "Oh, stupid kids, they're so emotional." But I personally think it's beautiful that they are so in touch with their emotions before they become jaded, regular human.
Yeah, but
beings.
even as an adult, you can go like I don't know. Like I think that the big thing is like in high school and stuff, the honeymoon period is like a little bit longer because you're like, I don't know, like going like crazy emotion for it.
Mhm.
But like when you're older, you're like, you go through the honeymoon period or whatever of like dating someone early and having like you know like crazy feelings or like you're like thinking about them after a date or whatever.
Oh my
right?
god.
But then after a while, you're just like, oh, I gotta get back to regular life and work and
Gotta get back to World of Warcraft now.
right or World of Warcraft or whatever, right? Like, and then
I don't
you're
know. Like,
the
for
relationship's
me,
still good. It's just not the honeymoon period of high school where you're like,
I guess, yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good explanation for it. Yeah.
yeah, I had all these feelings for years, like in high school and like middle school, or whatever. And then like I had like a crash course in like all the having a relationship is like all
college
of it.
was an experience. for you.
Yes, it was when I was 18.
Yeah.
Like I got a girlfriend like right when I went to college, and she taught me a lot. And I had like all of this new stuff happening, and I was like, whoa. And then she cheated on me. So it was like,
Let's go!
I was like, well, I've never been able to do this before. Why should I ever succeed at this again?
What was his name?
My
Wait, did Jamal
boyfriend?
visit
What?
college?
No, the guy who cheated.
cheated on you.
I thought you were implying that I was homosexual. As
No,
a joke.
what
No.
was the name of the guy that
I
cheated?
told you it was Redmond.
Oh, yeah.
We're just making sure Jamal
Honestly,
wasn't
I
like,
half
visiting.
expected you to say Jamal. I don't know.
No. Fuck that guy. Yeah. That's funny stuff.
We should get all of our ex-girlfriends on the game.
Oh
roll.
god. man.
My ex-girlfriend
actually
is
was-
a YouTuber.
I thought it'd be funny if we got your like our girlfriends to be
And she's
Yeah.
a lesbian now.
yes.
I
That
knew
makes
that.
you feel better, man.
Hmm?
I wish every one of my ex-girlfriends or anything was like always a lesbian. I'd be like,
Why?
blast. I don't know why that's comforting to me, but I'm like, hell yes.
She dated other guys after
Yeah.
me, you know, before she decided that she was a lesbian.
But
But
Aqua was a contributing factor.
I was part of that journey. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
she was
makes
like,
me feel
this
good.
man's penis does not help me at all. So I
Yeah,
need to
no,
go to
she
women.
took one look at that thing and was like, "Wow, I don't want this. This is not good." I
Nope.
don't blame
No
her.
good.
Yeah, I don't like that thing. Not like Jamal, on the other hand. That beautiful penis, gorgeous.
Fantastic. A real trailblazer in the penis department.
Man.
Oh, I fucking hate him.
It'd be real awkward on the when we have him on. That's gonna be true.
I think we should end the podcast right after that. Oh, I fucking hate him. And hey, gang, thank you so much for spending some time with us in the hole today, the gamer hole. We really appreciate that. Just a friendly reminder, if you enjoy what you see here on the channel and want some early access to what goes up here, as well as some exclusive episodes, etc., we do have a Patreon linked in the description below. Or if you just want to support what we're doing here, that's an option too. We'd really appreciate that. Either way, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of The Gamer Hole.